In the late 1990s, the world blinked awake. With a screech of dial-up and a flicker of green on a CRT screen, the internet became real, not just for scientists, but for everyone. The dot-com boom was more than just websites and stock bubbles. It was a moment where code met capitalism. Silicon Valley exploded with optimism. IPOs were launched over lunch, and companies with no profit soared to billion-dollar valuations overnight. But behind the tech frenzy, something deeper was happening. The internet made distance feel irrelevant. And in boardrooms and budget spreadsheets, a question emerged. Why build something here when it could be built cheaper? There. Enter China, Taiwan, Malaysia, Mexico. In the early 2000s, fueled by liberalized trade agreements like NAFTA and China's entry into the WTO in 2001, the world's supply chains reorganized. Manufacturing left the West. Logistics became the new currency of power. Politically, this shift was hailed as inevitable progress. Economically, it meant record profits. Corporations could scale faster, sell cheaper, and report better margins. But on the ground, in towns across the US and UK, it meant empty factories, displaced workers, and a growing tension between global prosperity and local erosion. Meanwhile, the dot-com bust of 2000 wiped out trillions, but Amazon, eBay, and Google remained. They weren't just companies anymore. They were platforms. And platforms don't just sell, you build on them. By the 2010s, global supply chains and digital platforms merged. Dropshipping, fast fashion, TikTok shops. A teenager in Ohio could sell LED cat collars sourced from Shenzhen without ever touching a box. Today, we live in a world shaped by that convergence. Cheap goods delivered fast, warehouses managed by AI, labor disputes overseas, and at our front doors. The dot-com era promised us freedom through connection, and in many ways, it delivered. But it also taught us something more sobering. When technology moves fast, people and policy must catch up or be left behind.